Hi, I'm Sarah Ozel Shore. I am a psychotherapist and clinical trainer. And today I would like to talk about how we as clinicians assess in real time whether a client is in a state that can support integration rather than a state that simply produces the appearance of it. So, this is where specific observable indicators become really essential because the appearance of insight and the reality of integrative insight can look very similar on the surface, and distinguishing them requires knowing what to look for. When a client is genuinely in a state that can support integration, what you'll observe is something like this. There's a quality of slowing down when something significant emerges. That's that aha moment. The client actually pauses before responding. It's as if they got hit with something. And there's a sense of someone sitting with what they've just seen rather than immediately producing commentary on it. When a client does speak, there's a quality of discovery rather than reporting. The words seem to be finding the experience rather than describing it from a distance. And there's often a somatic dimension, a shift in breath, a quality of stillness, sometimes a physical response that suggests the recognition has landed somewhere in the client's body and not only in the mind. So, when integration is not available, what you see instead is fluency without pause. There's lots of words. The client can produce insight sounding language quickly and moves past it, almost as if they're smart. They've got it. The words are correct, but the pacing is wrong. There is no sense of someone staying with something. Maybe the client agrees with your observations, but it doesn't have that quality of internal recognition, like something landed. And critically, when you return to the same territory in a subsequent session, the client relates to it as if they're encountering it fresh rather than returning to familiar ground. The key clinical question to hold in the moment is not, is this insight accurate, but is this client in a state where this insight can go somewhere? Those are different questions and they require different assessments. The first is a content question. The second is a regulatory one. And upcoming over the next few months, I have a training webinar that I am offering that specifically addresses assessing regulation in real time. Your client's regulation is key to their ability to integrate insights and psychologically reorganize and psychologically change in a way that is sustainable. And the webinar goes through how to assess regulation in real time. Regulation being one of the 6 capacities in the clinical discernment framework that helps us do more clinically effective work more consistently. I'm Sarah Ozel Shore, and if this resonates, please sign up for one of the upcoming webinars being offered specifically on assessing regulation in real time.